morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Let me make sure it's live. It is. So, welcome, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy May 5th. Let's give it just a minute. I think by now everyone knows that we start off with a meditation. So, go find your comfortable sitting space, go find your comfortable laying space. And then we'll begin. And thanks for joining me today, guys. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday indeed. And for those of you catching the replay, much love to you guys as well. Oh my God, it's Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. Oh my God. I'm clearly very relaxed if I thought it was Saturday. Oh shit. That's a good one. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, guys. All right, let's start. Go ahead, guys. Get in your meditation position. Ideally, it's in a sitting position with your back erect up straight. Picture a hook pulling your back up straight to the heavens, God's face, whatever word you want to put to it, all it is. Collective consciousness. I like the word source myself. You want that direct connection with source, so erect your spine. You can put your tongue at the top of the roof of your mouth. Breathe in and out your nose. As you just allow yourself to sink in and settle right here, right now. Grounding. This is going to be a grounding meditation. Being present on earth is very much a spiritual experience. Non-physical, down to earth to experience the physical. You were a spiritual being who wanted to experience the physical. Your spiritual's next evolution is a physical experience. You being grounded, centered, present here on earth is a physical experience, is a spiritual experience. Hold on one second, guys. Let me put my headphones in. Let me see if that's going to work for you guys. Let me see if the sound will still work with my headphones in. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Okay, going back into the meditation, guys. Well, actually, Spirit was doing a message. You were a spiritual being, and your soul's, your spiritual, your inner being's next evolution was coming down here on earth. Being present on earth is spiritual. So we're going to start today's live broadcast with a meditation to ground into the here and the now. Just go ahead, sit erect, breathe in. Hold. Breathing out. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. You guys feel that little bit of sinking into your body more? That's what we mean by spiritual practice. That's what we mean by grounded. Sinking into your body. When you see a child, let's play here. Let's play here. Let's play here. Let's play here. They're in their body, their mind, their heart, and their body are connected as one. This will be fun. Let's take the actions. Let's take the steps. Let's do the planning so that our physical can enjoy painting right now. Let's do the planning and the thinking so that we can enjoy a park and a playground right now. When you have your mind, your heart, and your body lined up in one, that is what your soul, your inner being came down to experience on earth. Those three centers aligned is your next spiritual evolution. And when those three are aligned, you are interacting with people here on earth. You are going to parks. You are being present and enjoying the physical here on earth. If you are doing a project, maybe it's starting your own business, and you spend a lot of your mental time thinking about business, I could launch this, I could launch that, I could use this hashtag, maybe I should do it this way, maybe I need this PR, maybe I need my thumbnail that way. The amount of the time that you set your physical body to actually doing actions, but then later you think about it, we would argue that that's no longer a spiritual experience because your mind is disconnected from your heart and your body. As we're teaching Kelly this, she always says back to us, so are you talking about life and chill universe? George is what many of you call me, Kelly's spirit guide, the collective that she channels. You know how there's like Netflix and chill where you're just supposed to go over, hang out with someone, romantic or platonic. You just eat some good food and you just relax and you immerse yourself in the movie. And our response was yes, yes, yes. Life and chill. Immerse yourself in the experience of, I'm drinking my morning coffee off my patio, overlooking the city. If you turn a fan on, can you feel the fan's air brushing against you? If you read a book, are you speed reading the book, or are you feeling how it impacts you? Are you reading the book, taking a break, and then implementing what you learned from the book? When Kelly first learned how to channel, we gave her a practice of root chakra activation. And she did that for a month. When it felt ready, she was, okay, am I still doing this, or is there something next? I'll keep doing this until I get the inspired idea for something new. There's no need to rush the action, guys. There's no need to rush the action. You actively chose to come down from spiritual. I want to experience the physical. When you're in non-physical, when you're in the spiritual land, you don't have the physical body. And your soul's next evolution is the mind, the heart, and the physical aligned. When you're thinking worrying about the future, you're not aligned. When you're immersed, life and chill right now, you're vibing. That's what Kelly calls it. Like, I just want to listen to some music and vibe. Who wants to come over and vibe with me? We don't need to talk about cerebral stuff. We don't need to talk about Corona. We don't need to talk about politics. Will that stuff likely come up? Yes. But does that need to be the dominant focus? No. You came down to do spiritual, physical, and mental. Mental, emotional, physical, all in one. So now back to the meditation, guys. Go ahead and close your eyes if you opened them. And just allowing yourself, let the shift happen naturally. Allow yourself to connect to your body. Just grounding, sinking in, relaxing all the muscles in your body as you ground, feeling yourself getting a little heavier, letting go of all the muscles. Letting go of all the muscles in your shoulder blade, your jaw, your stomach, your legs as you ground and get centered in this present moment. Breathe in. Breathing out. And throughout this meditation, you're going to feel yourself connecting more deeply to your breath. As you begin to picture a white light coming up from above, a beautiful, refined, high vibration light coming from all that is up above, down, down, down. Passing through your crown chakra, activating it, giving it much love, passing down through your skull, massaging your brain out. There's nothing to worry about. There is a solution to all things. This light now continues to move down throughout your body, and the light connects with your spine. As it moves down your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, adding the high frequency, high vibration, refined, bright, brilliant light, moving down vertebrae by vertebrae, as you feel your ease and your tension of the world just beginning to leave now. Sinking into your body even more. Feeling yourself getting heavier to sink into your body even more. The light's going down vertebrae by vertebrae. As it begins to reach the base of your spine, connecting with your root chakra. As the light pulses and moves throughout your whole body now, begin to see roots growing out of the base of your spine, the base of your root chakra. Roots just beginning to grow down, 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 down. Growing a little thicker, strong roots, grounding roots, connecting your spiritual to the earth roots. Maybe multiple roots are growing down, growing strong, growing long, growing wide, moving down, 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 connecting to the earth, moving through any floors of an apartment building that need to be moved through. The roots are strong, going down, beginning to touch the earth. As you feel yourself take a sigh of relief as you are grounded and connecting to earth now. Allowing the roots to connect to the soil, continuing to grow, spreading out, growing wide, growing thick, offshoots of roots, connecting deeply to Mother Earth. As your roots continue to grow down, 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 deeper layers of earth, connecting to rich, nutrient-dense soil that the roots are bringing back up into your body, knowing that it is completely safe to be here on earth. It is completely safe to enjoy life. It is safe to connect the spiritual and the physical. Allowing yourself to continue to feel that vibrant, bright white light from Source, from infinite intelligence, from infinite love, continuing to pour down to the top of your spine and your brain, filling your body with this highly refined light, soothing any pain, soothing any worries, massaging your body out, allowing infinite love and infinite intelligence to pour in through your body, reawakening you to who you really are. Pouring down into your spine, adding even more light. Your body can handle more love, more enjoyment, more good feelings now. As you allow the light to continue to go down, vertebrae by vertebrae, touching your roots, adding that infinite love and intelligence to the roots growing out of you. Going down, 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 adding to your roots as your roots are continuing to grow deep into Mother Earth. Feeling yourself relax more. Feeling yourself sink in and connect more. As your roots are continuing to grow deep into earth, they're almost reaching the center of the earth now. Calling every bit of safety that you can allow yourself to hold from Mother Earth into your body now. Just allowing safety and comfort and soothing energy to enter your body, massaging any ease, worry, or tension away. And allowing the roots now to begin to touch the center of the earth, the fire energy, the warmth, the rejuvenation, the fire energy of the center of the earth, the magna. The roots are strong and easily connect with the fire energy as a renewed sense of purpose, a renewed sense of invigoration, a renewed sense of rejuvenation, and a newfound zest for life begin to pour up from the center of the earth, up, up, up the roots. Your roots are pulling up the energy into your body. Feeling the warmth moving throughout your body. A refound zest for life beginning to emanate into all the cells in your body. the bones, the DNA. Just allowing your body to completely restructure, that allows in more love, more intelligence, more peace, more harmony. Just allowing the peace and the harmony to soothe into your body, all the muscles, the fibers, the ligaments, the tendons, your lungs. Now in this renewed sense of peace and calm to become your new default way of being. That's what we're talking about when it's very much a spiritual experience to have a physical experience. And you can only truly have a physical experience when your mind, heart, and body are all in unison, present in the current moment, vibing, just being, just doing. That's the peace and the harmony that you're looking for. All of you connected right here, right now, grounded. Many of you who are desiring love, how can you experience real love if your mind is racing around thinking about everything you need to be doing, should be doing, could be doing, all the reasons why you can't have something, when the person's physically right here in front of you, your mind is somewhere else? You think that's fun for them? Saying something, but your mind is somewhere else? They could feel ignored. The point of this is, if you right here, right now, while you're single or whatever your status is, if you have a vibration of a racing mind, even if we put your lover in front of you, you won't be able to see your lover. If you start now practicing with a simple 15-minute meditation every day, set your timer. Oh, mind, thank you for wondering. Thank you for thinking that thought. I come back right here, right now, because for this 15 minutes, I'm just focusing on my breath. I'm focusing on listening to the birds. I'm focusing on picturing this candle in my mind's eye. That's you practicing being grounded, centered, and present. And if you do it daily, it will become part of your default norm. If you guys even do it 3 to 5 times a week, 3 to 5 times a week, 15 minutes, you will see a noticeable, improved sense of being on this earth. Many more of your manifestations will unfold, because when you're off there worrying, wondering, thinking all the reasons why, your inner being, your source, your inner infinite intelligence, your inner infinite source of love, hey, let's go do this thing. I can't do that. Hello, I'm thinking about this problem. But sometimes your inner being guides you to take a step that appears to be unrelated from your goal, because your inner being knows that you're too wound up, and it can't tell you, do this to get the client, do this to get the boyfriend, because you're caught up in worry, you're caught up in impatience, you're caught up in fear. So it gives you a sidestep. And the best story that we can think to illustrate this is when Kelly was traveling around the continental US, she bought herself a gorgeous pair of earrings. 2 years she traveled. When she settled on living in Tennessee for a bit, she couldn't find them. 2 years went by. She started, immersing herself in studying with Source, and it went
As long as you think thoughts of why it can't happen, it can't happen. And she went, well, you know what, universe? If the how isn't my job, I would really love those earrings. And you know what? Since my job is only to think of what I would like, how I would feel if I got them, and think reasons why it could happen. Well, I think that you can, if I left them in a state while I was traveling, you could find the person and inspire them to look me up on Facebook, inspire them to send me a message and get my address and mail them to me. I think that if I lost them somewhere in this town, I think that I could walk on the side of the street, appear down, and go, oh my God, there they are. Or I think someone in town may have picked them up and would think, you know what, these look like earrings that Kelly would wear. Let's give that girl a call. And a couple days later, Kelly got the inspired idea to go get her weights out of her car. And she went, no, I'm not. Why am I working out? Like, what are you talking? Universe, hello, we're trying to manifest business right now. But the impulse came back. It came back. It came back. And she went, whatever, we're not even going to work out right now. And I can't even really lift those weights. They're a little too heavy for me. When she walked downstairs and she picked up the weights, she saw her earrings sitting underneath them. Her mind was blown. She was like, this entire time, I traveled for 2 years. I've been here for 2 years. I thought those were lost. I thought those were in another state. They've been in my car under these weights this entire time. Wow, shows how little I've worked out the last 2 years. Her mind was floored and blown. And it went, oh, it's life and chill. My inner being knows where everything is. My inner being knows. So when COVID first hit, not when it first hit, when it first hit her area and the panic kind of hit that area. She was, well, okay, inner being. I did all these like clippings of my plants and I need soil and a planter for these. So good luck because the nurseries they just closed. When she was on a walk, there's a building. The business has been out of business for well over a year. She looked over. She saw planters. She was like, no way. She walks up to them. There was some soil in them. She was like, oh my God, no way. I need to feel better about taking these though. She looked around. She's like, okay, this business has been out of business for a while. Well, I still need to feel even better. Someone was cleaning up the back. She asked him, no, we're not going to take those. I'm just trying to clean this up for the landlord. Kelly was like, do you mind? No, not at all. That person just wanted them gone. He's like, universe, just clean this effing place out so I can be done and over with this chapter of my life. Kelly was like, wow, thank you. That's when Kelly realized my inner being, the part of me that is source that came down to experience the physical, knows everything. I didn't know those were there. I would have never have thought to like walk to the back of the building to find planters. I couldn't see these from the street. Life and chill, guys. When your mind, your heart, and your body are present here in the earth, then you will be able to more readily, easily hear your internal guidance system, your internal soul, your internal spirit guide. You'll get those impulses to go to your car, look under your weights. Oh, that's where my earrings are? Go here. Okay, you don't feel comfortable taking the pots? Okay, come back at this time. Oh, hey, person here. Hey, you using these? Your inner being knows. When you practice 15 minutes to gently bringing your focus back to one thing, you will more readily, easily be able to hear those impulses. When Kelly was first trusting this thing, she was a huge skeptic at the beginning. Huge skeptic. She was like, you want me to do what? Bull mother effing BS. She went, okay. She would take a scan. How does this feel in my body with this message that's coming to me? She would write it down. She would take the action. She came back. She took notes of it. Wow, that actually worked really well for me. This, and this got done. This, and this manifestation came in. When she would get another idea, she would also go, how does this feel in my body? She would do it like, wow, that didn't work out too well. She practiced that muscle of deciphering, is this my inner being speaking to me? Or is this my mental mind, my monkey brain? Is this my emotional body? And my emotional body, I am at frustration right now. And she just learned to decipher between when is it her spiritual speaking to her, alignment, source, versus when is it the worry of my mind. And even though sometimes she's human, she gets caught up in worry, she at least knows I've been worried. This is not an inspired idea from my soul right now. So I'm just going to ride out these emotions and do whatever I can to just be, vibe in the moment. Right now I am sad and I want some comfort. I'm going to put a blanket around me. That action right there is very much spiritual. Your soul came down to experience the physical, and part of the spiritual is, oh, wow, COVID's hitting. I feel a little scared right now. I feel scared. Many of you will judge that. I shouldn't feel scared. If I was truly in alignment, I would feel happy. I would feel like this is somehow helping the planet. And oh my God, I'm so out of alignment. That's you just choosing to stay disconnected instead of, wow, I do feel sad. Inner being, I want to be comforted. What's the best thing I could do for myself to feel comforted? Oh, make myself a cup of like warm hot chocolate and a blanket. And then we just sit there and you feel and smell the warmth of that warm chocolate. You feel the comfort of it as it goes down your throat into your belly. And then you feel the comfort of the blanket wrapping you around. And Kelly has a blanket from her grandma. So it's, Grandma, I feel your hug. She just allows herself to feel that comforting and soothing. That's presence. Her mind is focused on oh, so here's the ideas. Let's take action on it. Her mind and her physical are working together. Hot chocolate, grab the blanket, get the spot cleared off on your couch. Present, grounded, taking thoughts and actions that are aligned with what your heart and emotions are needing and asking for right now. I want to feel better. What are things I could do to feel better? Allow the ideas to roll in. Oh, you know what? This is the one that has the lighter feeling to it. I'll do that one. And then when you just wrap the blanket around you and comfort yourself, that's a spiritual practice. That's all four centers aligned: mental, emotional, physical, allowing yourself to hear the impulses from the spiritual. Now, let us define that a little bit more for you. You need to be okay that the impulses from the spiritual will change over time. The impulses from the spiritual will change over time because your inner being is infinite intelligent, is infinite love residing within you. You're a physical being having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a physical experience. We don't see too much difference in that terminology. You are having a combined experience of being infinite intelligence, enjoying life on earth, experiencing what is life like in a human body on this physical earth. Oh, when it gets cold, you like jackets? Putting that jacket on is therefore spiritual. Taking this action will soothe me, will comfort me. I want to take a warm bath right now. I want to massage my head out. I want a bubble bath. I want a bath bomb. I want to put rose petals in the bathtub. And it's not rose petals, bubbles in the bathtub, candles. See, I don't need no man. We would argue your mind is disconnected from the experience. You're taking the action to prove, look at me. See, I pamper myself. See, I do self-care. Instead, if you're like a child immersed in the experience, yay, the petals. The petals just add such an ambiance. And oh, my candles. The candles really like, it's lighting, it's soft, it's soothing. I feel so soothed. Oh, the warm water feels so good on my body. Oh, I feel my muscles relaxing. Oh, the bubbles just add an extra layer of scent to it. This is so good. And then you're just immersed relaxing in the water as maybe you're massaging your wrists out. That's immersed in the experience, immersion. If you take one thing away from this broadcast, immersing yourself in your experience. We used to call it grounding. We've called it many things throughout time. Immerse yourself in this experience. I do feel sad about XYZ right now. Sometimes crying is your most aligned action. It's a relief, it's a soothing feeling. Allow your inner being to guide you without the fear, the force, the pressure to stay happy, happy, joy, joy all the time. But if I was truly in alignment, I would have been connected to clients by now. If I was truly in alignment, why did I manifest this relationship that looks like it's ending? If I was truly in alignment when I got back, when I started dating them, I would have known. I wasted all this time. No, that's out of alignment. That's you judging the experience that you had instead of just allowing yourself to have the experience. Let the experience and the emotions flow through you. Eckhart Tolle wrote about this. Presence is what he calls it. Grounded, presence. We've called it many things throughout the times. Kelly calls it, oh, it's life and chill. It's immersing yourself in the experience. It's just being in the experience. It's all right now we're listening to music and we're just like vibing back and forth. We're just doing this dance together. When you and another human being, if you were just to do a simple dance like this, pick a song that feels good to both of you, and you're both just immersed in both of you vibing. Vibing is where at your most basic level you connect to someone else and you do something simple, fun, silly, just for the sake of doing it. Not for the sake of proving your high vibe, not for the sake of proving that you're fun, but oh, this feels good. Oh, you're doing it too. Oh, yeah, we're both doing it. That's what life is supposed to feel like. Because when you're vibing with someone else, just practice it, especially if you have a younger child. Hey, just watch them and then just mirror them, copy them. That's why when Kelly said I have a 2-year-old friend, it's because Kelly would meet the 2-year-old while their 2-year-old was at. And if she was bobbing her head to music, Kelly would go, oh, you know what? Like, okay, I feel the music too. She'd bob her head. The girl would go, smile at Kelly. And then they would continue to bob together. Kelly vibed with her with where she was at. And that's when Kelly realized, oh my God, my inner being is the inner fun, the inner spark of joy within me. I need to vibe with my inner being. And the only way to vibe with my inner being is if I allow my mind more of the time to be centered where I'm at. And Kelly's favorite way when she was first learning this a couple years ago, when we were first downloading this to her, she would do a meditation where set the intention of calling all of my thoughts, my emotions, and my focus into the room I'm in. And she would literally feel all this energy, thoughts of other people coming back, and she would feel into the room. You could do this with your eyes closed or open. Kelly's very intuitive, so she had her eyes closed, and she would just feel the awareness coming back into the room, and she'd go, oh, there's the wall, oh, there's my case, here's my couch. If you do it with your eyes open, you can go like, this is my couch, lay on the couch, feel what it feels like to be in the couch. So just start by practicing to bring your awareness into the room. You'll feel a huge sense of release, a huge sense of relaxation, a huge sense of well-being, a sigh of relief. I call all of my attention back into the room that I'm in, back into the apartment that I'm in. All of my attention, all of my awareness, all of my focus, all of my thoughts, all is coming back into the room that I'm in. That was the meditation that Kelly did for a couple of months. One practice that you just truly practice and implement is enough. So let's go back to where we started about when Kelly was starting to channel. We gave you many steps already. Some of you will be 5 steps, some of you will be 10, 12 steps. There's a lot that's been broadcast already. If you would just take note of one and let that be your spiritual practice for the next month. Come back, take note of the next one, practice it. Kelly picked up one book. It was by Orrin Debin, Personal Power Through Awareness. The first third of the book was kind of tips and tricks that you can do to raise your vibration, right? Because in order to hear your inner being, which is infinite intelligence, infinite knowledge, and infinite love, those are very high vibrations. You need to raise your vibrations. So that was her practice for us. She didn't plow through the whole book. She didn't, come on, I need my growth. Let me read the book. She read a chapter. She did those exercises. She was, whoa, I felt the shift in my body from that. She would reread parts of the chapter. She would do that practice, reread parts of the chapter the next day, do the homework at the end of that chapter. And then when she didn't need to read the chapter, sometimes she just kept going through those questions. And she went, okay, I think I have a skill level of some sort of mastery over these practices. Now I'll read the next one. One of the exercises in there was making a list of all the alphabets, the 26 letters in the you can do this in any language. Kelly just happens to, speak English. 26 letters in the US English alphabet, and write as many kind, uplifting, positive words as you can per letter. She did that for quite a few months before she moved on to the next one. As the time went on, the last third was about telepathy, how you connect to other people, how you can start to hear your spirit guides, the type of questions you can ask. It's not, what is the one thing I need to do to be able to hear my spirit guides? What is the exact post that I need to write in the exact group? Because you have to admit, if you were to be able to write one post in a group and then tons of people signed up for your stuff, how would you feel? I would feel like I'm on the right path. I would feel like I'm a badass. I would feel empowered. You have to be willing to admit, how would you feel? Because your spiritual being, the party that knows, oh, go this way, go that way. Your pot is right there. Your client is right there. It came down to have that physical, emotional experience. Oh, you want to feel like you're on your right path? Here, I could start sending you signs in other ways. But if you're caught up in your mind, that post didn't get any attention, that post didn't garner me any clients, then you're not life and chilling. You're not vibing with your inner being. Your physical human instead is at war with your inner being's like, hey, let's just go get the weights out of the car. No, that's not work. That's not this. That's like you yelling at a little 2-year-old. You need to stop being so happy and stop being so joyful and stop wanting to paint and just have fun all the time. Kelly, when she launched her most recent program, Becoming Who You Really Are, yes, don't worry, she'll do another iteration of it for those of you who didn't get in. She was vibing with her inner being, and her inner being was, yeah, this is the program we want to create. Kelly wrote out everything that her inner being was telling her. She kind of looked at the outline. She's like, wow, that actually does look like a pretty cool course. This is what I'm creating. I feel like I'm on my right path. I feel like this is good. And then she went, okay, well, inner being, I don't want to do a huge launch. I don't want to do a lot of marketing for it. Would you please just let me know? I do want to know, when is the time to launch it? I want it to feel so smooth. She pre-paved the energy. She went, okay, I'm the physical, I'm the mental, the one that thinks, I'm the heart, I'm the one that feels, I'm the physical, I'm the one that takes the action steps. Non-physical, let's merge together. You're the one that knows the when, the where, the how, the why. You're the one that knows all of that. Here's how I want to feel. If you're the one that's going to do the breadcrumbs for the trail that I'm going to do, I want to feel this way on that trail. I want it to feel natural. I want it to be like, duh, now's the time to launch it. I want it to feel like connection, like unison. I want the people who come in, I want them to have a vibe with each other. I want them to obviously feel supported by me, but I also want them to have a sense of cohesion amongst each other so that they can go, I went through that experience with so-and-so. And I want them to feel safe, and I want them to feel comfortable. Just like a flower naturally blooming. And then Kelly, a lady's name popped in her head. She sent her a text. Kelly, I've been waiting for your phone call. Kelly laughed and went, ha ha ha. And Kelly went, I think that means I should call her. She tapped into her emotions zone and went, you know what? I'm actually feeling really tired and really drained right now. Now's not this is the person I need to connect with. I don't know why yet. She didn't know it was because of the course. She just went, and she was honest. She's like, I do plan to call, but for now, can we text? I'm still a little tired. And they just had a pleasant chat conversation. She went about her business. She didn't, what was that call about? What was the meaning of that? Did I miss something? Did I mess it up? Did I get rid of that worry, guys? That's just you using a excuse, excuse to not connect to your inner being. And the inner being was, let's just vibe and chill. A week went by, and then Kelly went, all right, inner being, what's an action where I'll feel good? I'll feel like I'm on my path. The lady's name popped in her head again, and she gave her a call. They were just chatting for a good 10 minutes, and she went, Kelly, I got to tell you, I've been manifesting a course. Here's what the course would teach me. Kelly started laughing. The exact 5 bullet points that she listed off were the exact 5 bullet points that her inner being had her write. Your inner being is connected to the inner beings of everyone else. It is all one. It is all source. It is all infinite knowledge, infinite intelligence, infinite love. It's all connected. If you're tapped into the stream of alignment, into the stream of vibing, into the stream of life and chill, you'll naturally be guided to call them. She just laughed hysterically and went, no way. Kelly went back to chit-chatting, and the lady went, well, I also got to tell you, Kelly, I've studied and followed from you enough that I wasn't holding on to you teaching the course, but I did let the universe know if it could come from Kelly, that would be really nice. And then from you, Kelly, I know how it works. When you do latch onto something, you go, if Kelly were to teach it, here's how I would feel. So if it's not you, Kelly, I know the universe is bringing me a teacher to feel that way. And Kelly went, did you just say you wanted to feel like a natural unfolding flower? She went, yeah. She was like, oh my God. So let me just tell you, I told my inner being that it has to let me know without a shadow of a doubt, with the highest vibration, most natural, like a flower just blooming and blossoming, when to launch this. At this point, they were both roaring with laughter and tears. And Kelly went, wow, all right, well, I have the course. Do you want to hear like some of the stuff I put in there? She's like, yes. Da 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 da. She's like, Kelly, I was asking for that. I was asking for that. I was asking for that. And then Kelly went, all right, so shall we do this? Shall we start this? And then 2 other people quickly signed up. When those 2 signed up, Kelly felt a sense of completion. Kelly went, oh, 3 people's bringing this course, this mastermind to completion. And instead would push it, no, but if I got 5, or if I got 10, or if I got 20, if I got 50, then that would mean improve. I'm good enough. Good enough is when you are vibing and chilling with your physical being and your inner being. Oh, the sense of completion? Okay, let's wrap it up here. All right, universe. Then you can be honest and admit, here are I still have these financial desires. I still have these experiences that I would like that require money to get. Maybe not money, but here's what else I'd like. Don't put all the pressure of one thing needing to meet all of your needs. Be okay that picking up the weights was just about getting the earrings back. When you got the earring backs, it built your trust. Oh, you want me to go live on this topic? Okay, I'll go live on that topic. Oh, boom, a client came in. Not all the steps are going to be super obvious what they're for, but the point is about the connection between your physical body and your inner being and your spiritual body. That's where magic happens. Re-listen to this replay. Do all the steps. You have to collect all the pieces of your physical body. We gave you all the steps in this video. When your physical, your mental, emotional, physical body are acting in one, then your spiritual and all of your physical can be one. And that's where the magic happens, ladies and gentlemen. That is our wish for you guys to hear today on today's broadcast. And for those of you who will catch this replay. I want to be included in all of these live broadcasts that for the month of May and some of June will be happening every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to kellylunt.com/high-vibe-club and come hang out with me in my High Vibe Club. 3 live broadcasts every month during May and some in June. And then there'll still be some lives after that. It might end up still being 3. I'll connect with my inner being at that point. All of my previously recorded workshops are in there, and I will be uploading my income boost workshop that was just done in early April with one of my clients completely thriving. She went from $200 one-off sessions to now she has 4 monthly clients at $1,000 paying her. I think it's at $1,000. So she's upped her income. 4 clients, $4,000. That will be up there soon. If you want to join, go to kellylunt.com/high-vibe-club. Love you guys. Bye.